Hello, we are back playing the lovely Final Fantasy XIV, which will hopefully get me to Stormblood content tonight, because I have been trying to get done with this for, I don't know, 12 hours plus at this point. So hopefully we can get through it. Let's see. 7 hells. At this rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Hey, I'm not selling anything, bitch. Well, fancy that. It's just when my kobold problems look like coming to a head, the scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Yay, XP. What are you gonna give me? So our friendly neighbors in Angamaru have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp for the little buggers, would you? So, this camp? What is that? What was that? Weird. And yeah, I dropped frames. Lovely. Our Maelstrom friends seemed notably more agitated when first we arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Eringer's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. So let's find him. Let's go. And you're teleporting away. No mail, so that doesn't really help me. What are my frame rates at? 70, 60. Is that because I changed my presets? What did I do? High. Yeah, all I did was put it on high. I don't know if that changes much of anything. It gives me some more frames. Kinda. Not really. Meh, that's enough. Well, maybe. Standard. It's really not much that much of a difference on the standard. Oh, except it's bright. Holy cow, is that bright? I think it's from where I was standing. But yeah, let's find this kobold. Wherever he may be. It'd be nice if I could quit dropping frames too, that'd be great. No, I can't go up that apparently. Surely all this commotion cannot have escaped the kobold's notice. If he has any sense, he will attempt to quit this place, will he not? Maybe. Ooh, there it is, koboldling. And he's gone. Of course he's gone. So now we get to chase him down. Did he go down here? Maybe. No, yeah, he did. There he is. so I don't know why it's being choppy. I'll just leave it as standard. It's fine. Stay back, away, far back. I'm not a... God, it's no use, pointless, hopeless, no use. And he goes again. Does that change color? Why? Why is my phone vibrating? No, I thought I put on silent. Silent. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's just bright. Apparently the sun came out and made everything bright. Doop. Now where are we going? Back up top. Looks like we gotta go back up top. That would make sense. Why am I walking? Is he up here? Where'd you go, little koboldling? Where did you go? Can't fly here, which shouldn't be a surprise. Oh, hey, I found you. Wasn't even trying. But please, don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. Gah. And off he goes again. Could you stop running away, please? How many times do I gotta chase you down? Oop. Finally. This was a stupid plan. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. Gosh, he found me again. What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. We got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and No, let us take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Afano, and this is my sister. Owen, the woman who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now Commander Bluden here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you come to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened? Can you tell us? No one's gonna hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace? I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, please, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Ow. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready, just in case. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Sure. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Yeehaw. So we are going over here. Lovely. Nope, wrong button. Nope, not that way. And looks the escort quest that I really am not gonna do right now. I'll come over here. Talk to you. Quickly. You have them all. Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. I'm gonna go up this way. Let's see what we can aggro along the way. Be up over in the corner. There's a grenade over there. Grab this cache. Ooh, cutscene. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Aye, it's just that. I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Koryathos to obtain crystals, much less bothered to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Valbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Icions, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Icions? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As she said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is... The last inn is very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Boop, boom. Sneak through these guys, come up here. I don't care about the fate. I just want to be y'all. We'll kill the grenade because he's kind of in my way right now. No, he's dead already. Oh, nice. It's probably gonna be combat here, so. The cat's about for a time, you see, so no sign of the crystals. Confound it, what about you, Elwyn? Any luck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spied, spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to, and why? Within Ogamaru, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again, is the only explanation. What about mother and father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu, we will. Stay calm, we still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes. If they had, then they would have found other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Blobodin's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Owen, if you'd be so kind. I didn't do the fate, so I get no XP for it, because I wasn't trying to. Thank you, I should deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bolin on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there's an aetherite within the Ankahara mine that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there, I shall rejoin you anon. Strange, I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. Why am I dropping frames? Damn game, stop it. Yeah, I was here earlier, was I not? I have to go around, probably. That's what it looks like anyway. Let's go through this door. Take a hard right. Take another right. And here we are. Boop. This is going to be an instant. Yeah, it's an instance. Damn it. What are the wait times going to be on that? I take it to see aetherite we seek. Great then. As soon as Elfino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Elwyn. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Wait, is it a non-instant version? Quickly, you clods, briskly, swiftly, quickly. I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers here, but how did you? Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Mother, father. Cook for the furnace, you monster. How could you? We are but servants of the Lord of the Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it needs not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course, cease your attempts to summon your god, and work with us, together to build a lasting peace. Another piece to be abandoned at the overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. Why am I still dropping frames? My internet's dropping. What the fuck? Can it stop? When we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our God drains the land of Aether, and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. Why am I losing? Why is OBS being so stupid? It's dropping hundreds of frames super freaking quickly. I don't understand why. What the fuck? I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You ruined your own lands. You will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Please? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. I don't understand why I'm lagging, guys. I'm so sorry. No, it seems to stabilize. 7 hells. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Off and now. Leave him to me. We must away. There it goes again, starting to freaking drop. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were likely to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful worse. Being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that, while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual. And there goes dropping again. Freaking OBS, stop it. Meaning that the Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of Aether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogomaro, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. Oh, and you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? No, I have a choice. Thank you, my friend. LSA and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us at Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. Titan and enable hard. So that's going to be... Is it just the naval? No, I need the hard version of it. There it is. Boop. So I don't think it'd be here. No, it's a trial. What's our queue time? 10 minutes. Oh, that's not terrible bad. What is that? Oh, somebody's out here killing stuff. Oh, I see. I want to figure out why OBS is freaking out. It seems to have stabilized, but I don't know for how long. We'll see when the thing pops up. You can go off the screen, you can go off the screen. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. No, I want to click the person. Thank you. Oh, they're a white mage. Nice. Mm-hmm. I only need 2 tanks, so it might actually be less than 10 minutes, which would be good, and I can't complain. Oh, they got theirs. Let's see if I can get comfortable again. Maybe, we'll see. Ow. We're 3.1 out of 4.4, so we're 1.3 away, which is helpful. Come on, find tanks. That's all we need is just tanks. And yeah, my tanking level isn't high enough for this anyway. Else I would be in a world of hurt. Phone, why do you do this? You have updates, you can auto update, I really don't care. Because it doesn't affect my upload speed. Is anybody online? Nope. Ben's been off for a day. I know who this is, I know who that is. I don't know. I don't remember. This person, this person, this person. Do. I don't know what this is. Freaking 1593 days. Oh, so that's a Bodhi. That must be one of his other characters. Come on, people. We need tanks. I want to be done. Hopefully this is the last thing I have to worry about, but I doubt it. Do. I don't want to be a part of the fate. I really don't care about the fate. Or that fate. Because it's definitely way lower than, well, yeah. Lower enough for me. We're already halfway through our wait time. It's funny when you can break the game like that. I hear people. Why do I hear people? You're just there. Come on. It can't be that hard to find tanks. I mean, they get freaking bonuses and everything. I still have the freaking gold saucer tickets that they gave me for like just going there to check it out. Experimented and issued by the Adventurers Guild for use as remeasuration in retainer ventures. These, I have that. I have clear prism. What I need are glamour prisms. Please find tanks, game. Please, please, please. Let's see, he's got what freaking ninja maxed. I know one of them's a red mage. He's almost got machinist maxed. I think that's red mage, looks like. That's at 50. I don't know what that is. That might be samurai. He's got freaking 2 crafting things to 70 already. which is ridiculous. Second Serpent Lieutenant. Come on, game, we need tanks. Do. Come on. Just tanks, that's all we need. Apparently people are unhappy with the Super Bowl, or what the Super Bowl is going to be. I have no idea who's even playing, so I really don't care. Long game. Oh no, we had healers, you piece of crap. What did you do? Why did they not queue back? Or why did they unqueue? Well, that's just a pain in the ass. Now it's freaking way up there at wait time. Come on. Waiting for people sucks, especially in an MMO. They should have plenty of people set up to do stuff. Well, I'm not gonna be able to need my Titan at the moment because we're gonna do that freaking duty that requires Ifrit. I still even get to learn new things until 62. Yeah. Yeah, I have that, I think. I have it, I don't think I use it. Question mark. I could try it at one point. It looks like an AoE. Oh. It's just a super massive AoE if you're in your trance and you just want to get out of it super fast. It'll do a good amount of damage. Oh, I see. This is accidentally unlearned. I don't even see it in here anymore. Because there's miasma. There's Bio 2, there's Ruin 2, Resurrection, Summon 2. But yeah, freaking Miasma 2 doesn't exist anymore apparently. Like I have it, but I can never click on it. It's never possible to use. But yeah, they go from 2 to 3 because there's Miasma 3. Which is very weird, very awkward. Yeah, because this one just does such little. When do I learn Bio 3? There, that's 66. And this one does 50. Miasma itself does 35. This one only did 25. Oh hey, he's logged on. Or John's logged on. No, what? What? Is that a thing? Doop, 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 doop. Finding, or hopefully finding a party at some point would be great. 17 minutes, we're already at the 14-minute mark. There's a healer back. Finally, yas, let me in. Let's get this shit done. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. We already saw how he formed, or that he was formed. I'm glad my summon doesn't look like that. That would just be meh. Wouldn't be overly fond of it. Of course, I have to recast that. Why wouldn't I? Ba-doop, ba-doop. I can't imagine this fight's going to be very hard. I thought I cast. Why is it not going on cooldown? Wait, am I lagging? Ow. Why can I not cast it? What? Since when? What is going on? Nope, get me out of there. What has happened to all my shit? Oh, because we're knocked down, so we don't get it anymore. Well, that does me no good. Am I supposed to hide behind the boulders or kill the boulders, or I legit have no idea. Huh. Anyways. No, oh, the heart, yeah. So I'm guessing we need to be smacking the heart now. I still have a fruit, which is good. Nope, 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 nope. Can we not have this stupid earthquake thing? It's almost dead. Kill it, kill it, kill it. So now we gotta work on Titan again. This freaking boss is just a big old bag of shit. Ow. Can we not with that? No. Or kind of out. What? What killed me? Really? I'm It's been so long since I've done this fight, I don't remember what I need to do. Kill the ad. No, 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 I don't want to die again. I have no freaking mana. Okay, they ignored me. I need to get Ifrit back in the field. Oh, I'm trying to stay away from the explosions if I can. Be great. For what I was doing. No, no, can you not target me? Oh, it's not peachy. Get me out, get me out. My god. Just kill it, it has no health left. We're not. We're not. 3 people left. With a sliver of health. And we're gonna fail, aren't we? Aren't we? Are we? No, maybe. We'll see. It's literally on the cusp of dying. Come on. Oh, healer. Healer will get it. What is that? That's not a bad looking sword. I'll grade that shit. Yeah, I won it. Nice. No, exit. Yes. I didn't get any commendations. Of course I didn't, because I died a lot. Summon the broom. Bang. Go. Hey, where do we gotta go now? Is it just there so I can just boop for there? No problem. Doesn't appear that I've lost any new frames, but we'll see. This away. But from light to dark very quickly. Ah, there she is. Did I not tell you you should return safe? Not tell you she would return safe and sound. The deed is done then. Titan is no more. Good, there's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he's made no attempt to respond. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he's succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death, like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Ysael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Ooh. Oh, what's next? Alpha now. There's not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Blodin of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? They're right here, but sure. Is there a repair person here? Because I would very much like to repair my gear. I'm sure it's not doing the greatest. Yes, there is. Repair gear. 1500 gil. My god. Boop. Oh, you're safe for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal, and there ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend of one. Don't get me wrong, like we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Now, I know you lot have places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard. Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behavior. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts, and thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongs not unto the Athians alone.
How?
With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw her out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. Good a creed one cannot uphold. What hurts soothed. What lives saved. Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As an inbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Ow, that hurt. Freaking water went down the wrong freaking pipe. Where am I going? Over here. Well, hello, Owen. I trust you had a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Eustola via Link Pearl. They've had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation, so Emmerich believes that it is only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of the other tribes, in case they are too flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Erwildra another... Wait, where is Alazi? She was here a moment ago with Gaibo. Hold on. No, they're there. Oh, let me guess. It's time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing again. If it's any consolation, I have already packed my things. How is he? Brother Commander Boajan, something tells me you're not solely out here of concern for his welfare. Solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander, and treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it, beneath the angst and despair. He's still fighting with all of his heart. He deserves to be given that chance, until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Ah, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to, and I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there is nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much that your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst, and fill up again with your love for them, and never ever forget. Come along, little one. I will remember them, and you. Thank you. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A thousand times over, there will be a reckoning. Where am I going now? Where's that? Oh. Ba-doop. Chocobo Keep. What is it? Vespa Bay, right? Yeah, Vesper Bay. Oh, sorry for all the coughing. I had a drink of water earlier and didn't go down the right pipe. Really hurts. There's a fate that I'm not doing. It's great how my armor is clipping through the chocobo. Over here. And a sprint. Doop, ba-doop. We have heard the glad tidings from Ogomaru, my friends. By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limonicia may rest easy. I should like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the warriors of darkness could make matters worse. 'Twas by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. Then let us speak of another matter, one which weighed heavily on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Gurun oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the warriors of darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defineth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded. Then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as my lady Minphilius spake unto thee. As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined, frail, fresh, undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to float unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Then if the warriors of darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die. In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner the warrior's darkness described, it would give way unto a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul, which returneth unto the source, may be born anew, saved, such at least is their belief, I surmise. If that is true then, gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on the subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Almizgian parties. Almizgians, strange, and you would believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, unless thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Asians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Rhaegar. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Almizgian liberation. Yeah, can't pronounce words. It may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of the Line Royale's network of spies. Surely you jest, and yet it is not surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Asians, assuming they ever know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant. Forgive me, we must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Alwyn, Alizier, will you come with me to Little Al Mahigo? Yes, of course, I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. She's skeptical of him. Which would make sense. Alpha now, Alicia, are you 3 listening? Good, I have tidings. A double knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you're sitting down, a man in black robes. And you have them, and the crystals too? What few remained, aye. Regrettably, it would seem they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. 'Twas bound for Little Almigo, so we were told, where it will be received by members of a local resistance group. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have need of my services, I have mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence, we learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. Ha, and there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and her little helpers. Ah, wait a moment, there is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers was formerly in the employ of one Eileen Relaye, the infamous Ivy herself. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that. Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? But the smugglers, no one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Ystella next, but there's someone else you would have me notify first? No, there isn't. The suspicions. What in the world has gotten into her? It's twice now that we have sought Erlager's aid, and twice she has treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archeon, blah blah, words, was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils and spent as much time at the Leviorf estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, little amigo awaits. Yeah, we're here. I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me, it's been a long day. Did you have something to say? I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head, now more than ever. Listen, Owen, if anything should happen, it should be me who just know that I am prepared to do what must be done. Right then, to more pressing matters. Since we have no idea where Thancred might arrive, when he might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. So to review, we are reliably informed that members of the Almegan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. I forgot an elbow there. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the Resistance's movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Owen, why don't you question the residents in the eastern half of town? My sister and I will do the same in the west, and afterwards we can rendezvous here to share our findings. So I need to go over here. Over here. We're getting buffs. Teleportation speed is reduced. XP gained through battles is increased. Nice. I don't know if I need to go up or down. Probably both. Yep, both. Ah, let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. Well, he's lit a fire in every Almegan's heart. He's also inspired more than a few Uldans. Potatoing around. What? He's also inspired more than a few Uldans to pledge themselves to the cause. And little wonder, the Garleans won't stop until we're all under the yoke. I see you there, going around asking questions, looking for the Griffin and his lost, I bet. And his lot. Seems they're the talk of little Alamigo these days. Folk wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans and what's under the mask of his, of course. Some say he's hardly got a face, what with all the scars. Others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and that they'd send a bloody legion if they knew he was here. Your guess is as good as mine. What is that? I'm guessing there's somebody upstairs. Because this way leads out. But there's a ramp up here that stays within the circle, so. The resistance, damn if I know. It's not as if I'd be any use to them. Cough wheeze. If you set store by all these tales of secret weapons, good luck to you, but I'm too old for the mask's bedtime stories. This is our lot and it's time we get used to it. Oh wow, 1800 damage, really? From a jump. I suppose I should ask what you learned, but I think I already know. A whole lot of nope. This Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks. Yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them, only that they are the most aggressively militant group to join a movement in recent memory. Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of Almegan liberation is unrivaled. We can but hope their revolutionary fervor is never channeled in the direction of a primal. Though I feel confident that this is the group which received the crystal shipments, we yet lack proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions. It may happen less to help while I'm at it. Given that you and Gunnabold are already acquainted, perhaps it would be best if you took the lead, shall we? Let's go. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Elwyn, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. Well, durr. Griffin, I know of him, as do we all. He and his mask have become a leading faction within the Resistance. Though there was suspicion at first given his secretive ways, he quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. What are they saying? Though there was suspicion at first, given his secretive ways, he quickly proved himself a charismatic... Did I not just read this already? Even if I cannot help but admire the man for what he's accomplished, but I have not forgiven Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you were not. The Griffin will so deliver a speech to our people at the sunken temple of Quarn. Go and see him with your own eyes. Sway his words with your own heart. How convenient. 'Tis but a pity Thancred is not here to join us. You two go on ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. Oh, where am I going now? Over there. Okay, I'm here, so I gotta... Oh, lovely, I'm probably have to do another dungeon. Swing out this side. I think we can go out this way. I hope we can go out this way. Yeah, we can. No, we can't. Fucking door. We legit can't go out this way, what? Yes, we can. Yay! I'm gonna go over there. No, we're getting ready to do another one. Has it begun already? I hear voices coming from within.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out. Building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country. Or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us. And they have murdered us. But no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Albania once more!
befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
What are you two doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
It is not strength of arms that will win this battle, but strength of heart.
Oh, hey, we're doing this part. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you both alive and well. And you, though it was pretty obvious you and Elwyn would be fine. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Repaying a favor. After the banquet we had no choice but to flee Ul'dah, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Little Alamigo. All at great risk to themselves. Obviously we couldn't let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them with their We offered to help them out with their operations for a while. When we learned of the Scion's exoneration, the Lolorito have severed all ties with the Crystal Braves, and that General Raoban had been reinstated, we resolved to make contact. Having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gathered from your puzzled expressions, however, that you never received it. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let the refugees spread the word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, and we also heard a rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs. The Griffin mistrusts the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Curious, it is well known that we are no friends to Garlemald. One would think the man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support. I should say that the man you saw was not in fact a griffin, but an impersonator, and a talented rabble-rouser to boot. 'Twould not surprise me if you were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man, who has yet made every effort to conceal his identity. Even when we participated in a raid under his direct command, we were not permitted to approach him. It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. Well, she wears a mask. Well, it's not as if I'm making all of you wear one, and mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anyway, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the, for all the good it did. And now you've heard the whole of it, but tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? Summoning, you're not serious. I can't believe it. The Resistance would never even entertain such a ridiculous plan. But the Griffin, well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence what he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make a reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made many such claims of late. I confess I had assumed it to be mere bluster, but in the context of the shipments of which you spoke, it's not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. Whatever it is, we'll find out together. If anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me. Indeed, that is assuming you'll have us. Sure, why not? That means we get that much closer to the end of the story. I'll talk to you now. You get food. Or silver. And food. I have plenty of food. I'll take this over here. If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation whether there's yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates, and while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us of the Mask's plan in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however he is wary of outsiders, he will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. U and Alphino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Yada and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggle ahead. With our enthusiastic assurance still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part that we might maintain the charade until we have him cornered at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Talbot and to have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions? It all seems simple enough, thank you. And with that, Elwyn, let's be off. And we're going back there, so we'll do this. Doop, doop, doop. I think we have to go inside. More than likely. Yep. Sure do. No, come on, I mean... Hobble on over here. You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. Boop. Well, you're the ones with the gill, and seeing as you're friends of Papalamaru, they are tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and are treated to your taste. Now off with you before someone sees us together. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change and see you at the spot marked on our maps. I think I have to put... No, because it's probably in my armory inventory. No, yes. It's apparently what I need to wear. And we can't go up this way, we gotta go up and around. Don't we? Kinda, I thought we did. We can't just go straight out. It won't let me. Nope. No, John logged off. Why did he log off? Why can I not access that, by the way? It's like red. There, now it's fine. Wearing a crap clothes. Boop. Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
I'm gonna have to fight Ifrit on hard mode.
Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light? Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Well, let's not to fight right now. Put my regular stuffs back on. Doop. There we go. Oh, I haven't updated my summoner set yet. I should probably do that. Quarrymill, he said, do you remember? Forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name and face, and besides, it's not as if it matters. I've long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let's keep moving forward together, Elwyn. We must find and secure those crystals. There is no time for looking back. Give me that. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put to use by the Alamajra. We must appraise Alazi of all things we have learned. I will join you both in Little Almigo after I have changed. Yes, we gotta go kind of around. I had to pay attention, this would have been a door I would use. Ow. I think this is the door I went out of, so I should have paid attention, I guess. Wait-oop. Yoop. Yeah, same cred. Nice. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Yada and Palermo were here all along? Well, Yastrola will be relieved. And also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of the Alamajra. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zarak without delay. Agreed. If there's nothing else to discuss, let us depart at once. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight Ifrit in hard mode. Fuck. I don't want to fight him again. Especially when I'm leveled down. I don't get to use all my good abilities. And so they go forth in accordance with the Griffin's plan. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, Gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. Oh look, I'm still dropping frames. I confess I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to the conclusions, not until we have braved the bowl of embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Yay, cutscenes. Let's go. As long as they're voice cutscenes. Because having to read all the crap gets kind of annoying.
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
Sorry.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
Yeah, good luck with that.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncles! Defend me!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alizé!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
I like the
If you
sword.
would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
Let's finish this.
You have more cutscenes. Yes, no, maybe. We do not. Okay. Actually, come here and poke him, please. Titan, why are you not poking him? Please poke him? Often was just kind of standing there. Can you stop hitting me, you little bitch? Apparently I can't use that. Must be have to use it immediately. Titan, could you... What are they doing now? No, I have to defeat all of your little bitch minions, huh? Can we not? No. Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to get out of that. Or I did. Wow. Did you summon minions, you little prick? Ba-do. No, you will stop healing yourself, you little shit. You will die. How did you... Oh, it's a freaking warrior life. Yeah, we're gonna kill you now. Oh wait, he's dead already? What? Okay, sure, why not? What? What the fuck? How did you get him back? What? Did I fail? Please don't say I failed. No, I'm guessing no. It ends. Oh.
Now.
So he's gonna speak his lines. Works for me.
What?
The chains!
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
Even odds then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them. Make ready! They come!
So now it's guard until something happens. Oh, I should be just clicking that. Can I not? Oh, do I have to gather? Ah, so this is what I do. Does this not count? How do I channel the ether? There's freaking... No, that's not what I targeted. I can't enter that one. So like how? I don't understand. Do I just like stand in here? What do I do? I don't... Legit don't fucking understand how to do this. There's nothing for me to click, nothing for me to do. Literally nothing for me to fucking do. What the hell? How do you channel? I don't understand. How? You explain nothing. You legit explain nothing. How do I fucking do anything? Now it wants to let me do it.
The ether. It's not enough.
Now where do I do this at? Still don't understand what I need to do. There's nothing for me to click. Oh, now we're just protecting him. Let's just get him off of me for now, because this is getting really annoying. How are you not dead yet?
Just a little more.
Can we stop with all the fucking explosions? Fucking serious? Fuck you. There was nothing there. I'm sorry you have a fight that takes a fucking hour, but Jesus Christ. Go fucking just be done with it. I've already seen it all. Go. That's so fucking irritating. Like, it tells you nothing. It doesn't say what you need to do, what to click, what to fucking attack. Oh, is he invulnerable now? Oh look, I'm about to fucking die already. Look, my ability's not even ready to go yet. Just kill your fucking bitch. It's just one big fucking chaos of bullshit is what it is. Wait, I casted this though. I know I did. Slam. Here comes this stupid chain thing. Skip this cutscene because we've already seen it. There's nothing for me to click. You're saying for me to grant you the ether, but I can't fucking give it to you. No, deny you. I'm assuming I'm doing something wrong if I fucked up. There's nothing I can click at all. Nothing for me to click. There it is. I've been trying to click it, but no, I didn't want to give it to me. I'll just make sure you die as quickly as possible, because I don't know, I'm trying to figure out this fucking fight, but can you not cast big piles of shit? Please. Oh, yeah, it's time for me again. Here you go. God, the circles of fuck you bullshit. They do not go away. Oh. It's gotta be from this guy, right? Can he please die? Yes, I can hear the blip. Can I? Click it. Can I click it? Click it. Why can I not click it? It's right there. It says it's right there. Why can I not click it? Thank you. No. Click it. Click it. Oh my god, just let me click it. No, where did it go? 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 Fucking kill the motherfucking bitch then! Oh my god, just fucking kill him. Jesus Christ, now I can click it, right? Yes. Oh my god. I can't fucking get stuff fucking interrupted. Me again, you little shit. That's what I thought. That was such a pain in the ass. It's like I need to click the thing, but it won't let me click the thing. Try to click the thing. Well, fuck you, game. As much as I love it, it's freaking the mechanics can be a pain in the ass.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
I don't know if they said anything else in there.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Excuse me.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We cannot, we will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydaelyn's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servants of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
It is a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor. Thank you, Louise, for everything.
He logged in to log out. He didn't stay logged in very long. It would seem we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia's doing, no doubt. May the 12th speeder on her way, and the warriors of darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls if they gave their lives in order to travel to the source. Then in returning to the first, would they not? But mayhap that was their wish. Still dropping frames, guys. I don't know why. Forgive me. My thoughts were elsewhere, and this one I know full well. There's yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back into Zarak and secure them. They will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not likely to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Yara and Palomero. They must have finished searching the mass camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Elwyn. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with the Warrior of Darkness and the Aesion in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way, Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand what you did, why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have had the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Elwyn, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the rising stones. Until then, warrior of light. So we are going, yeah. Where am I? I am... Where exactly? Oh, I'm down here. I can freaking zoom up through. Summon the broom. And run. And there's a fate up here that I want nothing to do with. Oh, hold on. Can't go that way. Can we? This way and over? Yeah, this way and over would be fine. Oh, look, I'm the only one online. At least online of my freaking company. Wait, why are they attacking you? Just because I'm wondering? Whatever. Your choice to attack whatever you please. We go in here, and then out the other side. Yes, no, maybe. Yep, sure do. Well, Matt Elwyn, Aphano said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem the griffin's stubble was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mask's camp. Did you perchance find the one in Zerdarak? Actually, I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it. It's just I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Dita. Even now, I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Aphano, I believe it is past time Yida and I rejoined the Scions. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them, and Tatura's tales may well surprise you. Yida Ralgar, be praised, it is you. Yida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now, has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gunnebold. I fought beside your father in the revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in Little Alamiga. They gave us hope, and young Yida most of all. Yida here was always full of full of fire, even the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Oh, sorry, we were still the circle of knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've gotten a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her, it has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. How's take me for giving you that mask? Is that something that allows her to be young forever? Beep. No, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Well. Oh, I forgot this place has so many quests. Thank God I don't have to do them. Now we go in here. Welcome home, Alwyn. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Yusola and Kryle and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. Still dropping frames every time it transitions over.
Back in the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbreeder.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't off good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got her to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Why is my upload dropping so hard? There's gotta be something going on with the connection.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Look at them, Elwyn, the signs of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome, all of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tuximati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well.
He always looks so angry. I don't know why. It bugs me.
There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. I've given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a sphere of light and dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. The Eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance, only you are fit to wield these eyes, for a weal or for a woe. I think we have reached the end, guys. Hopefully. At least the end of Heaven's Ward. But we'll see. So it was here all along. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. I keep forgetting I have these pets. I really don't do anything with them. Why can you not summon it here? Alwyn, just a hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. We're already here, so I might as well just walk out the building. Where's the exit? God, if that doesn't give you a headache, holy cow. I don't know what those quests are or why they're red, but I think I was going to do something with them. I didn't. You in here? You are. Yahoo. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Right, everyone, ready to go to work. No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. What are you about to do to my character? There, I'll finish. The Warrior of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Elwyn. All in good time. Aha, found you. Alphinaud wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seems to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. What do they need my character's measurements for?
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphinaud, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! You're... Help! I need some help here!
I was gonna say, why do you have to look at each other? Just run.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa Laminsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich and encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
My butt hurts. I'm still not freaking 61 yet either. So we need to go over to the Forgotten Night. And we're off. Greetings, warrior light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emmerich. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Has Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business, I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend a council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone at any rate. Given the immenence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of the full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make necessary arrangements? I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Halup that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Oh, and pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you just as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Oop. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. So where am I meeting you? No. Wait, what? Just do this. Just go out the door from your skirt. I don't have to teleport there. Yeah, we could just freaking hop straight down. I hope. I made it to the door in one sprint. Yep. That'd be me. Let's load. There we go. Why is there a phone ringing? Can it not? We meet again as it happens. My counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Now I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's book of statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Screw you with all the stops. Heaven Sword is just so freaking long. Oh. Where am I? I can just freaking fly there. It's not complicated. Well, flying being a relative term, apparently. I can at least freaking travel there. I don't care about your fate, I just need to cross through here. Boop. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Elwyn? You may see a familiar face. Elwyn, old girl, how wonderful to see you. And Sir Emmerich too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honora. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Franciel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You be both, old girl. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yeah, we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with little help from the veterans, and on our ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle that through. So worry not, old girl. Off to Gridania with you. Let's go. Now where? Black Shroud, New Gridania. Boop. Boop. Still gaining more gil than I'm spending and teleporting. Just sucks I have to do it so often. It saves me time, travel time for that. Hey, you're over here. Yahoo. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Oop. Yay, silver pieces. It seems that we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Where do I need to go? Need to go to the Conjurer's Guild, it is. Oh. Sound like Courier. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way, if you the Limsa Lamentium party as well. I'd hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Owen, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Lady Owen, I was glad to hear from Rill that the missing scions have now been found. There's much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force, and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal. On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the ward is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Excuse me. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good, you've yet to depart. I fear I had missed you. Sir Emmerich. Master Afano, I pleasure as always, and mistress. How wonderful to see that you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Elwyn for serving as her escort before other duties called her away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord, I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation if force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies necessary, mistress. I am most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's plea for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the elder seed seer to accept us both. I feel very much appreciated in the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad we are to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Reverence Troll, Yurogi? I actually think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Palomero and Nida fared in their talks with the Sylphs. Not to mention what has been going on at the Balestier's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. This is still Heaven's Sword stuff. I legit don't know anymore. Let's find out. To the Google. It's still Heaven Sword. Beyond the Great Wall is the start to Stormblood appears to be. Cool. So we're not quite there yet. We're getting there. It helps if I run in the right direction. Welcome back, Elwyn. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. We're just gonna check the silver. I've got plenty of leveling food, that's for sure. Griffin on the wall. Getting there. It's like what Beyond the Great Wall is the name of the quest that starts this up. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Ah, you are returned from the council. But what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kyle. How's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Doctor is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard and Clea, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite, to open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. This is a network of tunnels beneath Belisir's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely, if all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake this necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine, it's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste this opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kyle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border, should matters take a turn for the worse. 'Twould seem wise to be on hand. Might it prevail upon you to accompany me, Elwyn? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and what may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, may ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. If any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Ballasir's Wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at the top. At its top. Boop, doop, boop, boop, boop. Why are you serious? Hello? Hello? Phones are annoying.
What happened?
Oh, disconnected.
I went dead.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, do you think you can run your diagnostic tool on the Equinox?
Sure. What's wrong with it? Or was it doing?
I think it's she was describing the same thing that it was doing to me. When you come to a stop and tries to pull and
the revving.
And then she said some message came up on the dash thing saying that the engine slowed or something.
Maybe. There's gotta be. It's gotta be a sensor at this point.
You think so?
It might be putting it into a slow mode. Into a limp mode.
Which is just get it from point A to point B and go sleep.
Pretty much. Destroys fuel economy.
That's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, if you could run that on it. She was trying to get me to take your car and stuff tomorrow so that you could check it, but it's like it's not doing anything until she's not doing anything until 3. So
yeah, as long as it's unlocked, I'll just have to go up and get the key. Because I'll have to turn it in the on position so I can read the codes.
yeah, well she'll be here until later, and you get up at 10, so
Yeah, I should be able to do that as long as she doesn't leave beforehand.
pick it up.
You
got booze.
Oh.
Yeah, I want boobs. How was I queer though?
Ugh, you can have that tequila crap.
So, look, tell Chris the message I was given.
The what?
The message that the car was given.
Okay. It said like something fax. With a wrench on it. With a wrench icon.
Yeah.
And then I pulled in, and the last little bit, the engine was kind of shutting down. So I don't know if it needs transmission fluid or the battery's dying.
If the battery is dying, it would have a little battery icon would say low power.
Didn't say that. And the check engine light's on. And then the other message that came said it says engine power reduced.
Yeah, something's putting it into limp mode.
Do you know what that could be?
Not at the moment.
That's what the diagnostic tool.
We'll hopefully tell. Yeah.
Well, I need. It stresses me out because if I can't take that to work, I'll have to.
We'll figure something out. We'll test it and find out what's going on with it in the morning.
If you give me a minute, I can put my shoes on. I could probably go test it now.
All right.
I just need a key.
Here's the key.